there of Logan.
What can you tell us has happened?
I was out of town, got a call just around noon, about 11:40, that they had some problems with our canal. We have quite a few canal systems in Logan. This is what we call the Canyon Road area that comes out of the canyon. This water's coming out of the Logan River, and it handles a major part of our irrigation in the valley. It breached a section of this canal and broke open, and waters came off of that area. It's elevated off of Canyon Road, so it's some 80, 90 feet above the Canyon Road, and when it breached, then it just got bigger and bigger, and it brought the debris that was behind a home and brought it down through, and one of the homes in this area was collapsed because of the debris and the rock that came down.
Tell us about some of the families. What are you doing for them right now?
3, possibly 4 unaccounted for right now, and we're just in the process of working through that. We've got our emergency people up there and trying to look at the options there to see if there's some opportunity that those families, if they are in that home, that there's some capability that maybe we can still get them out of there.
Is it true you have some people missing right now?
There are 3, possibly 4 missing right now.
Missing families or missing people?
Missing people. Missing people.
What can you tell us about those people? Are they in the same family?
It sounds like it's a mother and 2 children.
From the house that
that they were in, yes.
The house where the roof is off.
Yes, where the debris and stuff has come down into.
So you've got crews trying to see if they can go in. What are they?
What they're at right now is to see and making sure. Now you have to understand that the area behind this home is not stable. We're looking to make sure we don't create any more problems in the area. So we're watching the rescue people, making sure that we're not getting ourselves in deeper into problems. So they're carefully entering this area around the home to see how we're going to best handle it with what kind of equipment, and how we're going to best pull this debris away from the area to see what we can find under the roof in the area that's there.
What kind of manpower do you have out here?
Have plenty of manpower. One thing about this valley, we've really unified together. We've got all of the safety people from all over the valley. I just got off the phone with Governor Huntsman, and he gave us his support, whatever we will need. And like he said, like everybody right now, with those unaccounted for people. And I told him we'd stay in contact as we move ahead and see where this thing develops.
As far as dollar amount, what do you think the damage is here so far?
The damage, it's amazing. And already in this neighborhood, it's only been a few hours. And if you look around, a lot of these people with their little backhoes and their little track hoes are private people that are in here and cleaning up the debris down through the neighborhood. The major safety crew was up on Canyon Road and working around this house area.
Total number of homes damaged right now?
Right now there's one home that's got basically the home is probably destroyed.
What are you going to do about trying to fix this whole neighborhood? How long will that take?
I haven't had a chance with our public works people, and we still don't know. We haven't come up with a timeline. But the first thing is to stabilize the area that has come away from the canal, and then we'll move to the next step.
Do you have the Army Corps of Engineers out here trying to help you shore up that canal?
Right now we're just looking at soil people, some of those specialty. We're fortunate to have people here in Utah State that are all over the water in the soil studies. So we've got the technical people here to look at how stable, what we can do next to make it better along that canal area.
Any idea why this happened?
We really at this time don't know why it happened.
It looks like from the video, did the earth shift at all?
Well, if the earth, what happens, of course, this is a busy time of the year for that canal. We have had no rain the last week or so, any significant moisture. But right now the canals have a lot of water in them, and they're headed out of the valley through the city on out to the irrigated lands, and so there would have been a lot of water in it. There is a shutoff for the canal further up the canyon. They're telling me now some 20-25 minutes thereabouts in that time range they got the canal shut off, but the canal is already purged, so that water that is still in and has to bleed out and quite a few second feet of water that came out of there to move the debris back down onto Canyon Road and through the neighborhoods.
One of the neighbors told me that he felt this was going to happen, that the level of the water had risen in the last couple of weeks.
I can't even comment on that. I mean, people walk the canals. It has an 11-foot easement across the side of it. They use it for walking dogs and everything else. And I'm sure over the year, a lot of people have maybe walked it and had some concerns. But it does rise. You know, they're used to something maybe 16 inches, and when it gets up to maybe 1.5 or 2 feet in height because of the irrigation water, it might have brought them to maybe a concern. But we've dealt with that for years and never had a problem.
Mayor, I'm a little concerned your comments were blocked by the
Okay,
chopper.
all right.
You were mentioning, prayers for the people inside. What are you telling this community right now who's very worried about these 3 people?
Well, number one is I'm so appreciative of people. They're backing away. They're letting the people get in and handle the situation. Those that can really make a dent into the problem are here, and they're already working on those areas away from that real trouble area. And the emergency people are up right where they need to be to deal with the situation we have right now and do the best we can for those people that we haven't accounted for yet.
And the number of emergency people you have trying to work this right now is how many?
Let's have the chief mention.
We've ordered
Chief,
meals.
spell your first name and last name for
It's
me.
Mark, M-A-R-K, Meeker, M-E-A-K-E-R, Fire Chief, Logan City. We've ordered